When you hear the word literary, you naturally think of literature, right? But what about in the context of a nonprofit? What if I were to say that the purpose of my 501c3 was literary? What does that mean? Well, stay tuned after the intro and find out. This is Greg McRae, founder and CEO of Foundation Group, and welcome back to our 501c3 University channel, where we strive to make nonprofit issues understandable. We say it every time, but we would really appreciate it if you hit that like button, as it helps us get our channel out to more people. Subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss a thing. This is part 4 of our 8-part series on 501c3 purpose categories. Now, this fourth category and our topic for today is one that the IRS calls literary. Well, what exactly does literally mean? Let me start off by saying that the category of literary 501c3, it's one of the smallest there is, meaning that there just aren't very many literary charities out there. Here's how the IRS defines one of these: an organization established to operate a bookstore or engage in publishing activities of any nature, that is, printing, publication, or distribution of your own material or that printed or published by others and distributed by you. Now, at first blush, that seems to cover just about every publishing activity, doesn't it? So does that mean that all bookstores and publishing houses could qualify to be a 501c3 if they chose to do so? Absolutely not, and let me explain. To be frank about it, if you were to read IRS Publication 557, which is the IRS resource for understanding what qualifies and what doesn't with regard to tax-exempt organizations, you wouldn't find much more than what I read to you about what the literary purpose means. It's literally one paragraph, and that paragraph seems to capture about any literary possibility. But that can't be right? Well, it's not. And if you dig deeper, what you'll find is that materials sold or published must itself further an exempt purpose. Now we're making more sense. So examples might include a religious publisher or bookstore, or maybe a curriculum distributor. When confined to these more downstream charitable purpose restrictions, the reason for the category existing becomes a little bit clearer. Another interesting thing to point out is that many, if not most, of the qualifying nonprofits in this category have business functions that are virtually identical to commercial versions. In fact, most could have chosen a for-profit model if they wanted to. I would submit Lifeway, the Baptist publishing house, as a 501c3 religious publisher, while you have Thomas Nelson, which is also a religious publisher, but is a for-profit unit of HarperCollins. Nothing wrong with either choice, and it really is a choice given the relative lack of clarifying operational differences. Well, today's topic was another short one, but hopefully it gave you some insight and clarity on this misunderstood 501c3 purpose category. Got a question or comment? Leave it below. We'll try to get to them all. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Now go serve your community. Hey, do me a favor and don't navigate away just yet. We would really appreciate it if you would hit the like button below, as it really helps get our content recommended to more people. Subscribe if you haven't already, as we have great content coming your way on a regular basis. Finally, you can click the little bell icon to be notified of new content when we post it. To learn more about Foundation Group, you can visit us on the web at www.501c3.org. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.